The secret to scaling a print-on-demand business isn't just having great designs and a reliable fulfillment partner like Printify, it's having superior systems. Successful sellers don't rely on manual uploads. They use automation to list at volume, and the integration between MyDesigns and Printify makes this possible and easy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to streamline your workflow, automate your listing data, and publish 48 designs to Etsy in less than 10 minutes, transforming how you create and manage your Printify products. Let's get started. All right, so I'm right here on the MyDesigns dashboard page, and if you're going to use Printify to fulfill your products through MyDesigns, you can go right to your account settings, go to Print Partners, and just click Connect Printify, but make sure you're logged into your Printify account first. That'll take you over to Printify, you'll approve it, and come back and you'll see your stores here, and it's that simple. Now, let's go to the listings page, which is where all the magic happens. I'm going to go up where it says home and click that because we're going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this Christmas shirts and use the default template, add folder. Now find that folder and click into it and then open folder. So from here, it's really easy. Go to upload, click that and go upload files. And then you can either drag and drop them into this page, or in this case, I'll just select all, open and upload all. Now that'll take 30 seconds or so for these to upload. That's 48 different designs that we're going to go publish as beautiful t-shirts to Etsy with those products being fulfilled, or those orders being fulfilled by Printify. All right, and just like that, all 48 are uploaded. So I'm going to click here to select all, and then let's go right to publish. Under print on demand, you'll see Etsy, Shopify, Woo, because I have those stores connected to my account. But let's use Etsy. And now we're going to search for a product like the Bella 3001. And right here, you'll have the MyDesigns printers you can choose from, or you can select Printify if you connected to your Printify account. And I'm going to go with Monster Digital here. Select that, and this will pull up the product variants page. So it has the print areas here, front, back, and inner neck label. You got the actual design file across those print areas you can adjust by clicking canvas. Got the sizes and the colors. So we'll keep this pretty simple here. We'll go with some of these lighter colors, and that's probably good for this example. And now we'll probably enable one just so we can see what this looks like. And let's go to canvas real quick so I can show you how this works across all 48 of these designs. As you can see here, this is 48 different listings showing your design for that front print area, and there's a lot of them. So you can click through those, but it's automatically fitting them into the canvas because those designs were all different dimensions, so it's automatically fitting them. You can adjust them pretty easily if you want and then save it, but in this case, I'm going to leave the default. That's good to go. All right, so now let's talk about mockups. MyDesigns has a lot of beautiful mockups that you can just click here and add them to your listing. Let's get that size chart too. Maybe we'll get one more of these. Like there might even be some Christmas related ones. We'll just grab that one there. Get rid of this default one. And let's select some colors. Etsy allows up to 20 mockups now per listing. So in MyDesigns, we of course support that, but I'm going to keep this pretty simple. You can see we got the size chart, which will show your designs. If I toggle through these, it'll render all the mockups, but I'm going to leave this as the default. If you wanted to change the color, you can do that, but I'm going to go back to that white one. Make that the default mockup, and then you can see here, we got all of our different mockups, and they look great. All right, so now I'm gonna also toggle on generate video mockup because it'll create a slideshow of your different mockups that'll add a video mockup to your Etsy listing automatically. So that's that easy. So let's move to the next step. And this is where you can populate data. So if I rotate through my listings here, you can see we can go in and put in the titles, descriptions, and tags manually, but we're all about automation and scale, so use Vision AI. It has all of your listings selected. I'm going to change this to t-shirt, and let's do the MD 2.5 model. And we're going to generate titles, descriptions, and tags for the Bella 3001 for Etsy. So let's just hit generate and run Vision AI. And this is really, really powerful because it'll analyze every single one of your designs. It understands the product that you're selling, and it also understands the marketplace you're selling on. So it optimizes that. And you can already see how fast that was for 48 listings. So the design says Will Trade Sister for Presents. And you can see the title, Will Trade Sister for Presents t-shirt, funny Christmas tee, sister gift idea, holiday humor shirt, Xmas present shirt, festive apparel. Got the description here and the tags, all 13 of them, very optimized. And this is amazing. You can see if I rotate through these, all of that is done incredibly fast. So at this point, I always say this gets you 80-90% of the way there in terms of SEO with your titles and whatnot, but you can always optimize them further on Etsy if you like. So let's move to the pricing step. Now from here, it's pulling in your costs from Printify. So if you have Printify Premium, it will show you those costs right here once that is done loading. But in our case, You know, if you were to go through each of these listings and adjust the pricing variance across all of these, that would take ages. So we have this little edit price feature on the left. So for all sizes, all colors, I'm going to replace the price with, let's do $33.98. And I do that because I usually will run a 50% off discount on Etsy. So that gets you down to like half this. So your profit would be about, you know, $10 per shirt. There you go. That's the price. So what if you want to make the 2XL because it's a little bit more expensive? As you can see here, it's $14.10 versus $11.54. I'm just going to make that $34.98. You could go higher. I'm just going to use that as an example. Now apply that to all 48 listings. And now for 3XL, let's do $35.98. Apply that to all, and you're done. So rotate through these. You see that pricing is in place for everything. We did it in seconds. So now we'll move to the last step, preview publish info. And this is the page where you can just kind of rotate through and check these out. In our case, we're going to focus on the settings here on the right. So the publication platform, Etsy, the store. This is our demo shop on Etsy. If you have multiple shops connected to MyDesigns, you could select them here. The category, I'm going to change that to gender neutral adult clothing, and you can just search for any category on Etsy quickly. Now, who made it? Typically, what you would do is put another company or person and make sure that production partner is added to your Etsy shop. But if you don't have that, you can just leave it as I did and then go update on Etsy after. So I'm going to leave that. And you can see Printify Monster Digital, the product, the sizes, the colors, and that's it. So that was how fast we did. So I click publish. Now it's behind the scenes, MyDesigns is going to go out and generate all those mockups, the video mockup, and create all those listings on Etsy. And when it's done, it'll be in the drafts folder. So when that finishes up, we'll move over to Etsy and I'll show you what that looks like. But it's incredibly fast. You know, that'll probably take 3 or 4 minutes. And we have all 48 of these listings sitting on Etsy, ready to go. So what I want to explain is once an order happens on Etsy, it'll route through MyDesigns and then over to your Printify account on the exact SKU that was ordered. So it's very seamless. And then when Printify prints and ships that product, the tracking number comes back to MyDesigns and right over to the Etsy listing and is marked as complete. So it's completely automated if you want it to be, and it's incredibly fast. So now you get the power of MyDesigns for bulk publishing, our AI features, mockups, etc., and then the fulfillment power of Printify with their incredible pricing and their global fulfillment network. So it's really the best of both worlds, and I highly recommend if you have not used MyDesigns or learned it, you get in and learn it because the features we already have available are really insane, but what's coming over the next 6 months is going to really truly change the game. So I hope you get in here and use it. You can start the free plan, but you want to quickly upgrade to either Starter, Pro, or Pro Plus. For what I did here, that requires a Pro plan in terms of publishing 48 designs at a time. But when that's done, it looks like it's still processing. We'll move over to Etsy. All right, so that should be done. Let's go over to Etsy. Oops, I'm already on the listings, but under drafts, you can see we have all of these listings here, and literally every single one of them, you can see it includes a video mockup, the titles, the tags, the SKUs, the variants, the pricing, everything is done. So if you wanted to, you could just select all and then publish, pay the fee on Etsy, and those are live on Etsy, and the rest is up to you. So I just wanted to show you a very quick, streamlined system that is just incredible to help you go get more sales, get more work done with much less time invested. That's our goal here. So if you have any questions, let me know by leaving a comment below. But that's it. That's the entire workflow, and that's how simple it really is. So cheers. We'll see you in the next video.